Today, I was thinking about this morning. How is there actually a magic wand or a magic thing to say, oh, okay, I can get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time? Well, there really is not magic wand. There's no magic thing. I've watched hundreds of videos, and everybody tells you, if you do this, you do this, you do this, do this. Well, I've done it all. The best way to get YouTube subscribers is take your time. Take your time. Now, can you do it in a month? Yes, you can. Can you do it in 2 months? Yes, you can. There's many people can get 1,000. You can get 1,000 subscribers. The most important thing, believe it or not, is your content and your videos and what your channel is about. Some people copy people and they get subscribers that way. Some people have their own content, their own interaction content, and they do very well with it. I was watching Daryl Eves. I watched many big boys out there and watched them how they do it. They tell you how to do it, and I just did it just the same old way everybody else does it. Just take your time. Now, this next idea that I have, and I've seen it happen, and believe it or not, it works. There's a couple of ways you can actually do it. One way is to get the subscribers is go on to live chats and find a live chat that may interest you in something you like. It could be cooking, it could be baking, it could be anything. Take your time with it. And what I mean by that is go on their chats and introduce yourself. Hi, how are you? I'm new to the chat. I subscribe to your channel. And get to talking with them and do it for whatever time frame. You can do it for a day or a week, how often they ever have live chats. If it's once a week, go on there 4 times a month. No rush. So what you do is during that time you put out your 1 or 2 videos a week or 1 or 2 videos a month, depending on how many you're going to do. In some cases I wouldn't rush it. I wouldn't go out and buy all this equipment. I would not go buy all the gimbals and all the stuff that you have to do and spend $1,000 on something. I have many friends that do this, have been doing this for a long time. Some of the original guys are still on here. One of them is my friend. He was telling me he still does it from his phone. 2 million subscribers. He's been doing it from his phone from day one and still does it from his phone. He doesn't even use a laptop. In fact, a lot of his editing does from his phone because he's a busy man. And does he work another job? He does. Not everybody knows he works another job. They think he does this full-time on YouTube, but it's okay. But he works another job. He has a full-time job. But he makes everybody believe. It's all about the person and selling the content and selling the person. But the key is always figure out who you are and what type of content you're going to do and have good videos that actually give good service. Now, a lot of times people don't really realize thumbnails do make a difference. The content, of course, makes a difference. And keeping people engaged is one of the most important things. If you can do all those 3 factors, you can get some views and quite a few views. Now, YouTube has actually cut a lot of views because people are not watching videos anywhere from 2 to 4, 3 to 5 minutes. If it's a video that's 5 minutes, people aren't watching it the 2.5 that they need to. And YouTube is actually taking the views away. So be sure if you're watching someone's video, you take the time and watch it at least 3 to 4 minutes so they can actually get benefit of that video. So go on live chats, take your time, introduce yourself, and you can get 5, you can get 10, you can get 20, you can get 50. Some cases, depending on how many is on. I have a friend of mine had 654 people on the other day on his live stream. It was so many he had 19 moderators, and it was just so many that he had a hard time handling it all. But he told me at the end of the day it was worth it, and it was fantastic. And a lot of the people that go on there, they say, hey, I'm new here, and I introduce, and they stay on, and they come back for a few weeks, and then before you know it, it says, hey, I've got a new channel. If people would like to subscribe, this is what my channel is about. And you'll find that most people are considerate because they're wanting to do the same thing. They want to grow their channel also. So take the time to get to know the people. Take the time to build your network. It's about building your network. No different than anything else or anybody else. People know that if I support a channel, they're going to support me, and I do the same back to them. As much as we all can, we try to help each other. Are we perfect? No. But we try to help each other out. So if you start doing that, you'd be surprised when you start out with 50, you can get 100 before you know it, and then next thing you know, you're at 200, you're at 500, and then you're at your 1,000. When you reach your 1,000 mark is the key, is take your time, don't worry about it, have a few live streams. For each hour that YouTube sees that you're on, it counts as days for viewing. So the way to figure out how many, go in your watch time, go in your analytics, and find out how many minutes have been watched on your live stream. So say it's 200,000 minutes, you take that, divide it by 60, and it gives you exactly how many watch hours. So you need 4,000. I think it's 225,000 minutes is 4,000 watch hours. It took me quite a few months to reach that, but I did. But they didn't have live chat. They didn't have availability. It's real easy to get that. That is not the problem. It's getting the subscribers and keeping subscribers and keeping them for not being deleted or something like that. Now, if you do that, there's actually a way you can actually do this. Something that's really important too. Say for instance you have a channel and somebody shares your video. If someone will share your video and take that video and share it to someone else, and that person actually that person shared it to clicks on it and goes to YouTube and watches your video, you get credit for that. Not only do you get credit, that person gets credit for it also. And as long as that person is on YouTube watching other channels, that person originated the share gets credit for it. That's important, isn't it? Think about that. Think about what I just said. Share to someone to watch, and that person that shared it originally, maybe watch my video or their video or someone else's video, they get credit for it also. Ranking is a hard thing to do too. For the first 300, if you make it up to 301 views, YouTube says, okay, we're going to actually throw out 100 of your hits to the algorithm. And what they're going to do is that 100, if all 100 are picked from 100 different people and people watch that video, then they're going to put you higher in the rankings of the algorithms. If that 100 once you reach that 301, it's 301 view. Once you reach the 301 view and you go into that and say you get 50% watch it or 20%, that's even awesome too. Because then you get higher rankings, and you're seen more. Once you get that seen more, then you get the more views. So how to do that is the key is good content, good thumbnails, and great description. That's it. And I found out that of all my subscribers, say 10,300, which it's up to, of course, YouTube Studio it says got a new algorithm. If you go in analytics, it'll actually give you an idea exactly how many people are actually subscribed to your channel, but it actually lets you know how many people actually hit the notifications to be notified that you have a video coming online. And I looked. I have 11% of my subscribers actually viewing and getting the notifications. And what that means, 11% of the 10,000 people actually get that. So average runs anywhere from 5 to 30%, and I'm running at 11%. I'm almost halfway there, but I'm not halfway there. So it's telling me that people say that they do that, right? You can also create Facebook accounts, Twitter, and Instagram accounts, but you have to be careful with those, because what it is you want to go ahead and put your name out there and you want to get subscribers, but then until you want to give them a teaser, but don't put them out all the time. Just do one along, because what it is, it overwhelms people. And please, in the beginning, no matter what you do, do not put 3, 4, 5, 6 videos a day out. People will get tired of you. They'll unsubscribe to your channel, but because people sometimes, depending on their content, if you're just sitting there talking and you're talking about something that interests somebody, that's fine. But what happens is people get disinterested really fast. It's got to be pretty active content. So I'm just saying that from my past experience, because at one time I was putting out a couple or so videos a day and didn't realize it's not worth it. Not only that, what's important also is your time of day. When you go to put your video on, time of day does matter. So I found that Monday and Tuesday nights are the best time that I put my videos online, which is Monday and Tuesday mornings, because it actually has better content and I get more views those times. So when you're doing videos, how long do you actually do a video for? You know, that's a big dilemma. I always say, I don't know, it's entirely up to you. I would say, just guessing, and I always said this, anywhere 5 minutes at least and up. Any less than that, sometimes people get tired. It was 4 minutes and 50 seconds. That's okay, because I had one I put on at 4 minutes 57 seconds. That's all right. But if you get 2-3 minute videos, is what I'm getting at, you'll find that people look at it and going, okay, it's wonderful. I waste my time for that. So you can actually see who's watching. What I mean by that is it gives you an idea also on analytics. Who's watching you, the age group, if they're American or if they're foreign, or if they're from France or from Italy, they're Greece, wherever they're from, it actually lets you know on it. So please take your time and look at your analytics, and take a look at the beta format on that. It'll actually do that. So don't treat it like it's not a job. Have fun with it. If you treat it like a job, you're gonna get burned on it pretty quick, because YouTube can actually make you tired. And what I mean by that, if you're putting out a video or so long, it's okay. It's not a big deal. If you miss a week or two, it's okay. But when you start to do videos, be ready, because once that snowball starts going down the hill and you get it to a big thing, even Daryl Eves, even all the big guys out there, they always have a video some type every so often, meaning if they say every Tuesday, every Thursday is going to be a video, they have them every Tuesday or Thursday. They never miss a time. And what you do to that is always have 1 or 2 or 3 videos in backup is the best way to do it. Because if you have them on backup, it actually saves a lot of time, and you can actually load it on. But don't just load on a bunch of videos to be loaded on, because you're going to overwhelm the subscribers that you do have, and they'll get frustrated and not stay there. And that's happened to many YouTube sites. So take your time, enjoy yourself. So sum everything up. The bottom line is, if you want to actually start a YouTube channel, have fun with it, take your time, find out what your specialty is, find out what actually your expertise is. I like my friend, I have many friends that, Mitch Brumwell, he has a great channel, he has a great site, JG has a great site. I even gave them suggestions, because Mitch is right there by the Cape. Well, he's at the Cape, he's an astronaut. So he needs to do his videos like that, and because he worked at the Cape. So if you take that and take that content and do that, you'll be surprised. Your views will actually go increase. And all you have to do is do a video like he did today. He did a video today for 11 minutes. You'll be surprised. It will take off. JG did a video where he's at the stadium there in New York. So do Brooklyn videos. So specialize in what you do. Take your time in doing it. Don't really worry about, you're going to get people that really don't like and don't like what you do. But please, whatever you do and you start your YouTube channel, make sure you find moderators that's going to moderate your channel, and make sure that you find some that's going to have your best interest at heart, that's not going to necessarily pull you down later on. Because if you pick your moderator wrong in the beginning, he can actually ruin your channel for life. So a moderator is a special key that it can actually help and grow your channel. Pick someone that has good interest in helping you and will do the very best for you. But I am here to help anybody that wants their help. I hope everybody enjoyed the video and understand the video. I had to stop the video again, again and again and again, because we got delivery and this, that. So hopefully I got all the points across, because I did this thing so many times I can't do it again. I've been working on this thing for 4 hours trying to get this thing loaded on and off. So thank everybody for watching. Please subscribe and hit like.